start a podcast? I've forgotten. Hello, everyone. It's me, Ben. I'm here with words to influence you to do my bidding. That's right. I would like a Nintendo 64, one of them orange ones. So if you could get me that, that'd be great. But while you're doing that, the rest of you can listen to us as we talk about video games, past, present, and future here on Hack the Dino Gaming Cast. Well, all of a sudden, I've turned into a proper host who uses proper words in proper context.
What's up with that?
I don't know. Floppy vagina fluid.
Yeah, cool. I'm licking pink bits.
Wow. Okay, I think this was a bit much for me. Brayden, you're here.
Hi.
What's happening? I don't know what's happening.
Oh, yeah, it's going. It's happening. It's all right.
I was trying to be funny, but it backfired on me because Floppy's just a hornbag.
He full on turned it up to 11 on that one for you, didn't he?
I didn't do that.
You did?
No, you said vagina lips.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
Brayden, did I say that?
Well, hey, who's to say?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I
I could not have imagined that.
No, I think you did. I think you're a
Gotta
little
have
bit
to
too
check
drunk.
the tape on that one.
Yeah. Floppy, Virginia Falls.
Licking pink bits.
Yeah, see? There we go. We've got evidence. I was talking about the fine state of Virginia and how people fall.
Ben, can you please say that word normally?
Virginia?
Virginia.
What's Virginia?
Virginia. You know Virginia. It's where all the Virginians live.
Country road, take me home. West Virginia.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? What's you mocking my accent? I'm Australian, mate. We say Virginia in these parts. Anyway, what are we talking about today, Floppy?
Oh, some weird shit.
Oh, very weird stuff. I've had a sneak peek, and let me just say, there's some horsing around.
He's not wrong.
Also some semen. What, am I wrong? What, you got a problem with semen now, Floppy? You don't like semen? You don't like semen all around your mouth? Is that what you're saying? You don't like those words coming out to semen? Huh? Brayden, you have it on good authority that...
God damn it. Jesus.
We should probably start the show. Do you know what is wrong with you? The fact that you, yes you, aren't fans of the ad people who support our show.
Wow, that was smooth as
Thanks.
fuck.
That's great because this part never makes that transition. That'll never happen. I can say whatever I want because it doesn't make the podcast.
You know what you could say?
What's that?
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael Towns from Game Boy Games. Michael Towns, lovely man, lovely person, lovely individual, makes lovely games. Floppy, tell us about these lovely games.
He makes wonderful little games that he flashes onto Game Boy carts if you're lucky enough to be able to pick up one of those, which you can do at his site or at hackthedino.com.
That's right, hackthedino.com. Scroll on down, hit Michael Towns Game Boy Games. You can play those games for free.
You can play them for free. You can play the Floppy game, award-winning game.
What
Floppy
award did it win?
It won the Goatsy Award, the
Goatsy
game
Award.
of the sexy
Do you know
year.
who else won a Goatsy Award, Floppy?
Who, mate?
Man by the name of Mr. Hands.
Mr. Hands.
Brayden, have you ever heard about Mr. Hands?
No, Ben,
this like
I've
when you
not
get
heard
called-
about someone called Mr. Hand.
Don't look up Mr. Hands on my computer, please.
Okay.
I'll do it on mine.
We all familiar with what the Goatsy stands for?
Game of the sexy year.
Correct. Do we know where it got its name?
No.
Don't look up Goatsy on the internet unless you like CDs and your butt.
What?
Wow, you guys never went on the internet in the 90s, did you? No, Brayden, no!
Yes,
No, Brayden, we will
yes,
get...
Brayden, yes.
No, seriously,
Yes.
don't. We will get pushed off Twitch. Like, seriously, don't.
What a way to go, though. It's been real, fellas.
Gotcha.
Man.
All right, this won't make the podcast, so I'll say it quickly now. But imagine a man called Mr. Hands
Yeah.
and a horse.
Nope.
Nope.
One of those people doesn't survive the experience.
Jesus.
Yep.
Bye-bye, Mr. Hands.
Correct.
Oh, no shit.
Yep.
What Wilbur?
To death. To death. And it was filmed
Oh, was this when?
back in the 90s.
Yeah, that's some 90s internet shit right there.
Ooh,
Wow.
yeah.
Rotten.com, eh?
Anyway, Michael Towns makes some great games.
Yeah, sorry about Townsy. We didn't mean to associate you with that.
I mean,
Michael Towns was that horse.
let's be real. I wouldn't be shocked if Townsy made a Game Boy game of that.
Mr. Hands.
Townsy,
Townsy, I dare you.
please. We need a goatsy for 2023, mate. We need a goatsy for 2023. I'm pretty sure it needs to be Mr. Hands Comes to Town.
Game Boy edition.
And then the follow-up, Mr. Hands goes to The Undertaker.
Mr. Hands meets Bad Horse. Bad Horse. I love this. This is going to be a rough time.
Oh, that's what the horse said.
No, that's what Mr. Hands said.
Through a very hoarse throat.
Yeah.
Anyway, you should head on over to hackthedino.com.
Shit, that went rough.
Because that's what the horse said. You should head over to hackthedino.com where you can do many things like play some free games from Michael Towns that he develops and flashes onto Game Boy
What
carts.
other games?
You can play Floppy game. You can play the
Scary Maze game?
Maze game. You can play
Bonesy?
Bonesy. Oh, I forgot to mention. Do you remember a little game called Harshmallow?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Did he make it?
No, not the whole thing. But I got some test footage that I'll show you after the show.
No way.
I was purposely waiting until Anto was back, but I just blabbed it.
Fuck, that was a weird day, wasn't it?
It was. It was great, though. But you can also leave us reviews. You can head on over to youtube.com/hackthedino and subscribe to us there so you can see replays of the show. You can see shorts that we put up of the show. You can also see shorts of us going out and hunting for retro. When I say us, I mean primarily me because I am obsessed with that and hate money.
Can I just call out Game Boy Dad in the live chat?
Yep.
His copy of the Floppy game is still in his Super Game Boy SNES accessory. Legit, the only reason he has a SNES.
Well, there you go.
That's amazing.
We actually, at our live show, will have a signed copy of the Floppy game to
Live
give
show.
away.
Fine copy.
I reckon we might find some more stuff to give away to people. If you would like a copy of the Floppy game and you want to win one because you hate Michael Towns and wish him nothing but illness, I don't. I'm just saying there's people out there who want a free copy and don't want to support an independent developer.
I was wondering where you were going with that. I was like, it got weird.
You have to support the independent developers.
It's true, you do.
But if you don't want to do that, that's
I'm a
fine.
beer.
You're not a horrible person, by all means. But if you are a horrible person, you should come to our live show. I'm really selling this, aren't I? November 17 at the Flipside Barcade here in Adelaide, South Australia on Goodwood Road, where you can pick up a ticket for free by heading over to hackthedino.com, clicking the button and signing up via Eventbrite. That way we can be sure to reserve you a seat. We will be having not only a live show, but a live game show where us, the Dinos, take on the Toy Power podcast to decide once and for all which is better, video games or retro toys. Braden.
And it will be a fight to the death?
No, just a quiz.
Oh.
Just a quiz.
Right.
Braden,
Yes.
who do you think is going to win? Dinos or the toys?
Oh, okay.
Considering you are on the Dino team.
I am on the Dino team.
Considering I'll be hosting the show.
Ben will be hosting the show.
As an impartial
So what
judge.
you're saying, impartial by like...
I am the most impartial man ever.
Yeah, Ben known for not having direct, very, very, very decisive opinions.
Thank you, Braden.
And not fixing anything ever.
Look, I am impartial. I don't have any hair, therefore I can't part it, so therefore impartial.
I've seen you part hair.
There's a T in the impartial. Wait, there's always a T. Never mind.
Ha! Foolish young person!
What are you from, Yu-Gi-Oh? Jesus Christ, man.
I wish. I
at
play
you-
my blue-eyed dragon.
Oh.
Put your pants back on, Ben.
We're supposed to be wearing pants?
Anyway, hackthedino.com. Click the buttons, do the things, make us popular, please. Because we can't do it. We're busy doing this show. What do you get out of it? You get everything. What do we get out of it? Nothing. We just want a review.
What else are we doing, Ben?
Hackthedino.com. Do the thing. We've got a little retro challenge coming up, which we're going to be revealing on November 17.
Oh, yes, we are.
Revealing our ill-gotten gains or our totally legitimate gains.
Ill-gotten booty.
Wow. Okay. I don't know what that means. Probably problematic.
Depends on your point of view.
Way!
Floppy rocks up to the event in a limousine.
And a fur coat and a big hat and a cane. Dancing.
Yep, dancing. All right, so should we explain the rules?
Yeah,
For those, we got some new listeners in the chat. I saw.
And thank you, new listeners, if you like.
Thank you.
Leave us a review. Feel free to subscribe.
Little
It's
tip.
free. Helps us out. Head on over to
Makes
Shopify,
us look good. Makes us feel good.
Spotify and all the things. Leave a review. Floppy,
Dopamine hit.
hit him with the thing.
Hit him with the thing. Done. All right, so at the start of this year, Ben, myself, Braden, and Anto, we went out for a day. We
Yep.
started our retro challenge.
Oh, yeah.
We all started with $20. The challenge is to use that $20 to buy something pre-2008 of gaming or pop culture style.
Retro. That's our definition of retro. 15
yeah.
years from the current
15
day.
years from today. Ish. We then took those items that we bought, or item, and were to sell them on or trade them up, using that money to buy better and better. Not including more money, only ever what we got from reselling the stuff that we've had or from trading up.
So from that initial $20, how much we could get by buying and reselling retro items for $20?
Now, at the end of this year, November 17th, so live show, we are going to reveal if we have a or a couple of end game items.
I've just realised we're going to need a TV screen because some of us can't bring some of their items.
Too bad you don't get to include it then.
Oh, no!
It's whatever fits on the table, mate.
But that wouldn't fit on the table.
I know.
You've
need a
seen
big-
it?
Yes.
Get a big table.
Really?
Probably should have thought about that first. Oh no! So anyway, we'll be bringing some items to then popped up on the table as things that we
I was going to say, Michael Towns in the live chat has just yelled out, "It's Kojima! I knew it!" You got me, Townsy. I bought Kojima.
And
Well,
then-
one of his robots.
You guys who are at the live show get to vote as to not who got the most expensive thing.
No, everyone. It's not just the live show. It's everyone.
Okay, sorry.
So that's where we
and you people at
announce.
home, and not who got the most expensive thing, but who found or who traded up or bought the coolest thing or things
From their initial $20.
that we started with $20.
How you going with your retro hunt, Braden?
Going all right. I actually found something literally like an hour before driving to the show.
Yep.
The green screen's fallen over.
Oh, no. You can
which
see all my books.
hilariously reveals my backpack, in which I'll bring out the quick little thing I found.
That hat looks like a penguin.
What penguin?
It looks like, right there by his head. Looks
No,
like
that's
a
my
giant
penguin. That's my penguin.
Yeah, right.
That's my penguin. You know, you could have adjusted the green screen while you're up, Braden.
Meh.
Just a pro tip.
No,
Just to not advertise Ben's wares.
I'll do that later.
Don't dox me.
Check out this little guy. That is...
Ah.
That's pretty cool, man.
It's a little, like, novel size edition, like a reprint. I need to look into the actual history of it. I know that there's been a lot of people who have found, like, big homemade collector's editions, basically, of comic books, like single issues, all together in a big hardcover, that will go and get them actually professionally bound. That's an old thing that people used to do. It's fascinating. But this is actually a printing from Tor Books, Tor Comics, where Tor, T-O-R, where they would
Just like the
reprint
browser.
collected editions of comic series in these little novel size ones in just little black and white.
Right.
So it's like just the inks. Like, it's really cool. I think it's a really cool little piece of history.
That is cool.
So if you also think that's a cool little piece of history, come
can
and
buy
down
it
to the
off
Adelaide
Braden.
Comic and Toy Fair at the start of October.
What is it? The Legion of Superheroes? What?
It's the new Teen Titans.
Teen
which
Titans.
is the,
like Robin and...
the George Perez run, I believe. Yeah.
Are you going to read it?
Yeah, honestly, I probably would check it out because, yeah, it's just really cool.
I'm really excited. I got something cool to read.
I'm just looking up now, Braden, the prices of that. We've got one here from sold 8th of July, 2023. Sold for $25.62.
That's more than I bought it for.
Well, I mean, if you can, there are a few for sale that are less than that, but it's one of the things you have to look for when you're out retro hunting, searching for these bargains. Floppy, what have you found?
I haven't done anything in quite some time. I have got an endgame item, though.
You do?
Yeah, I did find an endgame item.
Now,
and
you're not telling anyone, are you?
I'm not.
whereas I've told all of you
Yeah.
what I've got, and as a result,
Opens
pretty much
you up to all the shit giving.
well, it's also like made me realize, I was just discussing this with you today, that next year when we do the retro challenge, there are going to be a couple of little tweaks.
We're going to tweak it.
We're going to tweak it a little bit.
We're going to tweak it to avoid some.
Yeah,
Stuff.
some issues that some of us may have with the current standing format.
Yeah, just any moral and ethical things.
Yeah.
Can I go through what we were talking about?
In regards to
What's happened to?
he's the emperor now.
I fixed the green screen.
He's also. It also makes him look like he's wearing Naughty Bear.
Ugh.
So we were discussing things that we might be able to do for the retro challenge next year,
Well, I think we announced this at the live show.
which we will announce at the live show.
So if you want to know what the retro challenge is going to involve next year, November 17, go to hackthedino.com, get a free ticket, come join us live.
It's free. Like, there's no
It's
reason
free.
not
It's
to do
free.
it.
And it's in a barcade, man. Come on. But yes, there will be a couple of changes. One of which will be I'm probably not going to go as hard because it's demoralizing. Sorry. Speaking of demoralizing, I picked up a chipped Xbox and 10 games for $25 over the weekend.
So if you want a chipped Xbox,
So basically, I was out with a friend of mine. We came across a garage sale, and they had one PlayStation 2 game on the table. And my friend said, "Oh, have you got any other video game stuff?" And the lady who was there said, "Oh, there's some, I think there's some video game stuff in the shed." And we went, "Oh, okay." So we're just looking around. And as we were going to leave, the gentleman who was there said, "Oh, wait, she's just in the shed looking at that video game stuff." Oh, okay then. Out came this tub. Boom. Big tub. Opened it up. Yep. 2 Xboxes. One said parts only. One they said was chipped. There was a couple of burnt games. There was some not burnt games. A whole bunch of stuff. There was like a lot of the games were scratched to buggery because it was her kid's old one and it was just in the shed wasting space.
shit parent, really. Teach your kids better.
Or enjoy the thing that your parents lovingly bought you. Either or.
But do it with a bit more respect.
Anyway, long story short, she said, I'll sell the whole tub to you. Like, or the Xbox 360, the Xbox that was in there, all of this sort of stuff. And we said, how much do you want? No, sorry. She said, make an offer. Said $50.
It's always dicey comment. You never know what to say.
Yeah, I hate it. So
Just give me a number.
usually what I do is I just throw out a Hail
Ridiculous
Mary price.
one?
Like, you just throw out a price just to gauge.
$7.23.
Oh, not that too ridiculous. You throw out a price just to see where they're at. And I just went $50. And she went, yep, cool. Okay, so I split it
Done.
with my friend who was there for $25, chipped Xbox, whole bunch of games. Also got which has already been spoken for, PSP movie, the UMD movie of Evil Dead. Ooh,
How
that's
has that already
fun.
been spoken for?
Because
I don't remember getting asked at all.
there's someone who ranks above you, Floppy. I'm sorry.
Jazz?
No, well, she ranks above everyone.
King Kaiju.
King Kaiju. I'm sorry.
He does like his horror, doesn't he?
Oh, Evil Dead as well.
As much as I love my PSP?
Probably more so. Probably more so.
King Kaiju.
So King Kaiju was the
Well played, King Kaiju.
King
Well
Kaiju was
played.
how I saw Evil Dead. Like,
Really?
we watched it as kids.
I had a friend of mine has never watched like any good horror movies ever.
Really?
Well, they're like 27.
I reckon one of the first movies when I met Jazz, I got her to watch was Army of Darkness.
You didn't start with 1 or 2?
No, because she doesn't like horror.
But you
Army
went
of
for
Dark-
Army of Darkness' comedy, so that's all right.
Yeah, exactly. It's hilarious.
It's like a little bit more horror than The Labyrinth.
yeah, exactly. It's a fun time. I let my kid watch it, and she's fine.
She was 5.
No, she's fine.
Oh,
No, she's all right. She's a
Yeah,
good
no,
kid.
no, she's
Gets
a
straight A's. Anyway, and I also came across a bunch of Ninja Turtles, which I picked up for $50. There was about 13 turtles in there. Made a classic error. I was so excited by these vintage 1989, 1990 Ninja Turtles because there was a Shredder in there that I needed and there was a Foot Soldier in there that I needed because I just collect foot soldiers because you need an army.
of course.
That I didn't check them, and some of them were the 2016 re-release.
Rookie.
So that was a dumb mistake.
If you were to collect an army of something, you know how like Dan collects like
R2D2s.
R2D2s
Yeah, Astromechs, yeah.
and astromech droids, sorry, and other people collect. What would your army be if you were to collect an army?
See, I would want something practical. Like I would, like I'm doing now, get foot soldiers. Because eventually I want to set up a diorama of the 4 turtles standing shell to
With
shell, ready to
around,
fight,
like,
with just
bunch
heaps
of
of
foot
foot soldiers
soldiers.
and
Yeah.
Shredder there ready to go for them. Like, that's my goal. At the moment, I think I've got about 7 or 8 foot soldiers, so it's still not enough. I'm like talking 20 to 30 foot soldiers just surrounding it. I know Brett from the Adelaide Comic and Toy Fair.
Yeah.
He just collects weird things.
Yeah, what was that latest army that he was collecting?
So he collects Admiral Akbars,
Yeah,
like
that's
vintage
weird.
Admiral Akbar figures.
Akbars? It's a trap.
And he started collecting Bucky O'Hare, the rabbit, Bucky O'Hare.
Fuck, man.
Like, I don't know.
Braden, what would your army be if you were to start collecting an army?
Spider-Man.
Which one though? Like, you can only collect
you
one.
can only
of
collect
the same
one
figure.
version. We
My
just
brain
broke Braden.
broke. Okay. Well, in that case, I feel like you just go with normal Spider-Man because it would
Define
just
normal Spider-Man.
like
figure?
you know,
Which
classic.
Toyland?
We talking 1990s
Give
Peter
us
Parker.
give us a toy line, Braden.
I'm too young for this shit.
No, you're not. You're with us now.
I know, but I don't
One
know
of
toys
us.
like you guys
One
do.
of us. One of.
Oh, all right, like let me have a quick Google and I'll have a look.
I think my army would be action figures of the character Dr. Flexi Jerkoff, the science man from Flesh Gordon.
Is there a figure?
Oh, I fucking hope so. 'Cause if
You
there
just
is,
wanted to say
I'm-
Flexi Jerkoff.
Yeah, it's a great name, isn't it?
No,
He invented laser firing nipples.
really?
Yep.
I thought it was Austin Powers.
Nah, cheap copy.
Braden, have you seen Austin Powers?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. I saw that in the theater.
Have you seen Flesh Gordon?
Have you seen?
Let me tell you a story.
Have you seen the Flint Bones or Edward Penis Hands?
Are these bad old porn parodies?
Yes. By bad, do you mean amazing?
I mean, the 90s, baby.
Have you ever seen Pirate Stagnetti's Revenge? That's a real one.
Really?
Yeah, it's great.
Those other ones were mine.
Yeah, no, they're great.
No, I remember going to hire the Flint Bones when I was a young kid once. My mum going, no, not that one. That's not the movie you think it is.
She says, no, you want Pirate Stagnetti's Revenge
That's
first.
right, yes. Yarg.
Super hornio brothers.
Braden, you found out which figure you want to hoard?
Nah, it's too many.
Too many.
Mate.
Too many?
Too many. Floppy,
Yeah, mate.
that was pretty weird.
That was, yeah, it's a bit weird.
What else is weird?
Well, there are a bunch of games that are heaps weird.
Yeah?
Do you know why?
As weird as
How-
Edward
do you know why I
Penis
know?
Hands?
Nah, no. Well, actually, yeah, some of them are weirder than that.
got
Do you know
penis.
what? How do you do anything?
It's finger banging good.
Oh, you know, what? I used to work for a guy that used to call.
Have penises for hands?
No, well, there was a story. I used to be a tradie, and he was an old tradie, and he used to call everyone sexy fingers. Because he'd find if there was someone that fucked something up all the time, he'd call them sexy fingers because everything they touched was fucked.
It's like salad fingers. There's a reference Braden gets. Braden, salad
Gross.
fingers.
I only
Gross.
get that reference because of the one and only Dan McGuinness.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Salad fingers.
That's one of those early internet things that I just completely missed.
Really?
Like, well, I say early internet. Early YouTube, I should say.
Yeah, it's not that
Not early internet.
You want to talk about early internet? Let me talk about Goatsy again
Nope.
and Mr. Hands. You see?
Nah, let's not say we did, eh?
All right, sounds good.
Very creepy.
Anyway, weird.
All right. I thought we'd get a little bit of a list together of like some of the top 10 weirdest games I found.
Oh,
I went for a little hunt and found some weird shit.
like that Rambo kids book you've got?
Like that one right there. I love that thing. Did you see, Braden, when you were down in the corner and I was getting Rambo to just like dance around your ear?
What was the 90s obsession with turning R-rated adult films into kids' cartoons?
Like RoboCop.
RoboCop was a cartoon for kids.
Weird, man.
Then you watch the movie and he's blowing people's faces off.
Has that RoboCop video game come out yet?
No,
Not yet.
not yet. In November.
Oh, okay.
It's getting pretty good reviews as well.
Is it?
Yeah,
All right. Top 10 weirdest games that Floppy's found this week.
just
No,
this week.
Just this week. Now, I've purposely not written stuff on the run sheet, and I purposely asked Ben and Braden not to watch the videos, just so we can get some
I've queued up the videos. I haven't watched a second of them.
wonderful. Well, we're going to go with, so, number 10. Ben, would you like to tell me what the name of number 10 is?
Yes, from 2017, it's Japan World Cup.
Sounds normal,
Soccer
right?
game? Yep. Football game from Japan? Yep.
Nope.
No?
Nope. No. Braden, would you like to, so this is a betting game where you bet on sort of a horse race. Would you like to skip forward a bit, Brady?
Okay.
Sort of, there's a lucky horse. Yeah, there's
Yeah, there is a horse.
There's
There is
Mr.
a horse.
Hands. He's riding the horse
No.
again.
And maybe skip forward a little bit more. Because some of these horses...
There's a double horse. Yes.
There's a double horse. Maybe skip forward a little bit more.
Okay.
Sometimes you can have
That's
a
not a
bull.
horse.
There's a zebra.
Okay.
There, you can bet against a giraffe.
That's not a horse.
You can bet against two dudes in a horse costume.
I love the intent look on the giraffe rider's face. Yes! Yes!
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Pantomime horse. I'm betting on the pantomime horse.
So yeah, you are requested to place bets and then select a racehorse before the race begins. There is minimal but gameplay.
He's on a T-Rex!
It's an Elvis horse.
There is minimal gameplay. All you need to do is watch.
Oh my god.
Sounds like my type of game.
Sounds like your kind of sex life.
Yeah, that's fair.
Man. This game.
Yeah, horses and their riders act strange sometimes. I will not lie.
Oh my god.
I watched videos of this for way longer than I should have.
For the podcast listeners, we saw the pantomime horse go head over tit. It was great.
And fall apart into pieces. Look at that bull.
Is that horse wearing like lingerie?
I don't know. It's got like garters on, I think.
Yeah.
What's the zebra jockey doing? He's like worshipping the zebra.
Danielle in the chat, how did I find this? Let's just say you don't want to go through my search history. There was some weird stuff.
But the Elvis horse
Look at
has
the guy doing
chopper
what's with
handlebars.
the jockey doing this?
He's got chopper handlebars.
Oh, who's
Oh
that
my
coming up on
God.
the inside?
Whoa!
Oh, he's flossing! The horse is flossing!
And it won.
How
That's
ama-
amazing!
It won. And
how
that's the
amazing is
normal horse.
That's the normal horse that ends up. So yeah, okay, 2017. I probably shouldn't have started with that one. That is Japan World Cup.
I want this game. I'm going to look up what this game is, and I'm going to purchase it, and we're going to commentate it as a live
I
special.
clicked away too fast.
Okay, the next one. Let me, because I have to look these things up to remember what they're all about because I didn't want to write it in the thing.
I don't think anything's going to beat that, Floppy. That was
No,
amazing.
I probably should have put that last,
That
but
should
it was
have been
so
the last
funny.
one. That was great.
Sorry about that.
So it's all downhill from here, guys. Stay with us here on
It
Hack
is.
the Dino Gaming Cast. Subscribe. Leave a comment.
All right, the next one is probably a little bit more creepy than funny when it comes to the weird side of things. It's from 2012. It's made by Double Fine,
Wow.
and it's called Stacking.
Right.
Now, this is an adventure puzzle video game to do with like the nesting dolls. What are they called?
The Russian nesting
Nesting dolls?
Babushkas.
Babushka dolls or something like that?
Yep.
And so it's a puzzle game where you have to go in and out of different babushka dolls to be able to solve puzzles, but you're climbing inside of people.
Ah.
It's weird. If you
It
skip
sounds like
forward-
a U game.
It sounds like it does. Like I would play the shit out of this. This kind of reminds me of like Little Nightmares and stuff. But if you can skip forward a bit, does it show them solving a puzzle? This
Wow.
one really fell on the phone. After the Japan World Cup,
Yeah,
it's
you
just
peaked too early.
peaked too
Story
early.
of life.
Always, mate. That's how I roll.
Oh no, you're playing as someone who's fighting a union. That's not good.
No.
What, you mean the white bald guy?
Want to see me blow a bubble? Mother says that I shouldn't chew too much.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's weird. But like I said, it's fucking weird. There is a world full of babushka dolls.
This is strange.
It is very strange.
There's no flossing horse.
It's no flossing horse, but it's not. All right, in that case, we'll walk on to the next one. We'll floss on to the next one.
Sure.
Next one from 2015. Now, I think we've actually talked about this game before. Don't show the video yet because I got to get a thing up to tell me what it's about.
I like this game.
You like this game? Have you played this game?
I have.
Oh,
And there's-
really?
There's even a sequel,
Oh.
and it. We'll
I didn't know
explain
there was
a little bit
All
when
right,
it comes
well,
up.
it's called Emily is Away. Would you like to bring it up and tell us your idea on it? Because I haven't played this, but it looked weird.
Yeah, so Emily is Away. It is basically you run it, and it is like running a computer from 2002. And
Excellent.
it's basically AOL Instant Messenger.
But it's all just done as a messenger conversation with someone, isn't it?
Yeah, so you just have a conversation with Emily. And it's just about Instant Messenger. And it's really, really cool and like interesting in such a weird little way.
Sorry,
I think the first one is.
It can't be, Braden. Their avatar is 28 days later.
Well, yeah, like that. It's really ingrained in like that time. It's really, really fun in that way. The first one is a little bit early for me because like I wasn't using Instant Messenger when I was that young.
I was using
ICQ.
But I
ICQ.
will.
Do you know what's the best part? So ICQ was like a chat program.
Okay.
And you had a specific number. That's how people found you. I still remember my number. 6718672.
There you go.
There you
So,
go. Useless crap that's in my memory.
I still remember a phone number that was written on the back of my school ruler from someone I met on school camp.
Wow. Did you give it a call?
Let's
call them now.
All right. Live on the show. This is going to be fun. No. But yeah, there you go. Emily is away.
But yeah, and then Emily is away too.
You want to play a game where you just do instant messaging from the early 2000s?
Oh no! I've accidentally clicked the Jacksepticeye video. I don't want that.
That might get interesting.
I just want one where it's not someone's face in the corner. So Emily's Away 2 expands on it entirely.
Oh.
And there's times
You have
where
a chat room.
there's times where you're having conversations with two people and you have a certain amount of time to respond.
Is this like Lost Phone?
Or else, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
played
But
Lost
you're
Phone?
just having conversations. Like, the idea is basically like, oh, this girl you like, you want to have a conversation with them. And it's really...
Most important thing, and I think
really
this
cool.
is imperative for realism and to make sure that it is authentic as possible. How many times do you go ASL?
you already know these people.
No,
so-
you still have to ask it though.
You ask your people you know in real life?
Yeah, ASL.
That's very funny.
Yeah. Do you know what
Goddamn.
ASL stands for, Floppy?
No.
Really? You were of that age? You never asked anyone ASL when you were in MIRC?
What?
Internet relay chat.
Nah, I never did it. I was too cool.
Yeah, you're out skydiving. I was talking to girls on the internet.
I was talking to actual
Oh, well,
girls.
there you go. Michael Towns is 14F California. There you go.
14. Sounds
ASL stands for age, sex, location.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And that's how you'd start a conversation with someone because they were just a name in a text box. You'd just go ASL.
Creepy.
It was.
Kind of gross.
It was real creepy, real bad, really easy to dox people, I've heard.
Yeah, right. All right, we're going to skip number 7
Why?
because I couldn't find the info on it.
Well, I found a video of it.
All right, let's put the video on. It's called Fluid from 2008. And I'm pretty sure...
It's called eye fluid.
Eye fluid,
thank
sorry.
you.
You are just a singular drop of water.
Right.
And I could not figure out how you actually play the game. But I kind of want to be a singular drop of water that's just going through. Well, I might not want to go through these pipes. Who knows where they've been? But it does. It's like you're a drop of water that's made a Tony Hawk Pro Skater game.
You'll
that
always
more
be a
water?
big drip to me, Floppy.
I'll always
You
be
get
a big
bigger drip?
Sorry?
You become a bigger droplet of water
Yeah.
if you get
So it's
more
got
water?
like a Katamari
right,
thing.
osmosis.
So you got like a Katamari Damacy thing where you can collect little bits to make yourself bigger and bigger. Whether and now you're like a Micro Machines game.
No, this is still Katamari.
You still Katamari? Katamari with a drop of water.
Yeah, cool.
I'm down for that.
I like Katamari.
Have you? Did you play the new one? Reroll?
No, I have it on the Switch, actually. Such a banging soundtrack.
So good. Did you ever play the Katamari games, Braden?
No, but the song and the soundtrack slap.
Yep.
Oh, I learnt what slaps mean today.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I'm
I've learnt
proud of
that-
you, Floppy.
we were at work and I was sharing with a work group of something that I'd put together, and someone said, "Well, that slaps," and I was like, "That's
What?
a bit rude."
Yeah.
Like, I thought they saying that my thing had looked slapped together, and then I got told no, that means excellent. So I felt good again.
It's because...
I'm an old man.
Because only cool bass players slap the bass. Boom, 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 boom. And so when something's cool, that slaps because you're slapping the bass. Boom,
What was
boom,
it?
boom, boom, boom. That's the Seinfeld thing.
Yeah, I was going to say I know that theme. That fucking Seinfeld.
Fun fact, played
Yeah.
on a keyboard.
Sorry, what?
Hey,
It was played on a keyboard.
no,
Really? The Seinfeld thing?
Yeah. I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken.
I would have been too.
My dad and I were watching some like Seinfeld behind the scenes stuff at some point. Don't ask me why, but we were. And it went to the guy who made the theme, and it just has him in his studio with his keyboard.
AI, man. It's gone too far. Hey, what's next, Floppy?
All right.
Oh,
so-
this one looks great.
Yeah. Okay, so next one is from 1998.
Best year.
And what's it called, Ben?
LSD Dream Emulator.
Yeah. If you ever wanted to get fucked up on LSD,
Oh, whoa.
But
Whoa,
can't-
4 walls, man.
but can't afford it, you could get LSD Dream Emulator.
So what does it do?
So it's an exploration game
Right.
that released for the PlayStation. You explore surreal environments, apparently, or just levels from Doom.
Michael Towns in the live chat said, "Oh, I played this. It sucks."
There is no objective.
Really?
No, not a single
Because
one.
as we all know, when you take LSD, you get a clear objective.
Why is there dead bodies everywhere?
Because in a drug haze, you murdered everyone.
This
the player
walking
can only move
animation is
and-
painful.
The player can only move and touch objects that will warp them to another setting. The game was conceived by a Japanese artist who rejected the idea of games and wanted to use the PlayStation as a medium for creating contemporary art.
I really kind of want to play this game.
I know,
Oh,
right?
man.
Can you skip forward a bit?
Is
Brayden?
anyone else really creeped out by this?
Yeah, a little bit. Like I got really creeped. That's why it's on the weirdest game list, man.
Wow. Oh,
That's the menu.
they're the tabs you can take?
Yeah, literally tabs of LSD.
That bear looks like he's just murdered people.
It's yeah.
Wow, this is cool.
But it does. How much does it look like a Wolfenstein level or something?
Yeah, but like, because it's all glitching everywhere, and I don't know if that's like because it's supposed to glitch or if it's just a poorly designed game. It's
A little bit
great.
of column A, a little bit of column B.
I mean, I have been playing the Pokemon DLC recently, so this sort of stuff, it bears witness to.
Whoa.
That is a multicolored penguin that is going to murder your face.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this game rocks.
There you go. But an
You could-
LSD Dream
You
emulator.
could honestly give this to Kojima and
It's
he
Metal Gear
would
Solid 6.
remake it. And, yeah.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
The next one.
This game rules, man.
Next one is a relatively newer game. So it came out in 2016. And for those of you who like really, really exciting, really enthralling games that take you on a journey,
I just said I've been playing the Pokemon DLC. What are you...
don't play this game.
Oh.
It's Job Simulator,
Sweet. You mean I can
where you
work?
can jump into VR. When you get home from a tough day at the office, where you've done nothing but officey type job shit all day, you can relax by getting home, putting on your VR headset, and
work.
being in an office and doing your job.
Can you punch customers in the face?
Yes, you can.
What about in the game?
Oh, okay. I'm not sure. So I know you can work in a few different places in this. Like you can do.
Sorry. Just before we continue, that
Yes.
previous game, the LSD Dream game, Michael Towns just made a joke that I really need to call attention to.
Metal Gear Acid.
Metal Gear Acid is what Kojima would make that game. Michael Towns, everyone. Michael Towns. Round of applause for Michael Towns and that fantastic joke. Well done.
All right. So yeah, you can take on jobs. You can work in retail. You can work in an office. I had one of my friends played this recently, and was in like a convenience store. The first thing they did was grab everything that they could touch and throw it at the customer.
Excellent.
And pour a slushie and pour it over. While the customer just stands there with a nice big smile on their face.
Good. How it should be.
But if you actually want to play this properly, you just have to go through the mundane day of working.
Oh, so it's like Shamu.
Yeah, it's like Shenmue. You got to go work at a factory before you solve your father's murder.
Have either of you guys played this?
Nope.
Yes, a little bit.
It's really fun, actually.
You don't actually end up working though, do you?
Oh, I mean, you complete tasks, but
You
you
can
are
steal his hat.
you are just getting up to
Yeah.
rowdy shit. It's great fun.
Can you flip him off?
I don't know if you can flip.
I
them
think you
off.
just have pointies.
Oh, okay. That's disappointing.
But also, I'm pretty sure, like, this is just. I'm pretty sure this reminds me. I feel like this is Nerd Cubed playing this. Even I feel like someone's re-uploaded it without commentary.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
But yeah, you can literally just go and work if you like.
It's really
Or,
fun.
You know what? Maybe it'd be really cool if you could it's like a try before you buy when you get a new job. You can be like, I'm gonna go see if I like to be a Quickie Mart owner, dude, and go give it a shot. But yeah, weird game. Next one, have either of you guys heard of Desert Bus?
I thought it was Dessert Bus. I was getting really excited.
I have heard of this, also because of Nerd Cubed.
Is this the one where you're a bus driver and you have to go on like a 12-hour bus drive and you have to stay awake the whole time and not go off the road?
Yes.
Like you do a 12-hour journey?
So this is Desert Bus. Now, first of all, can I tell you who made this?
It was the Penny Arcade guys,
It was
right?
Penn and Teller.
Oh, Penn and Teller. I knew
Penn
it.
and Teller,
Yeah.
the magicians, the Las Vegas magicians, made this game. So it was a plan to initially release on the Sega CD in '95. It was a collection of several mini games and adventure platform games. But this one here, you go on an 8-hour bus drive, which is played out in real time, with a very straight road, with the occasional bit of environment change.
But because of the drag on the trucks there, like if you just go, I'm just going to leave it jags to the left.
So the
or
whole
right.
thing is it constantly pulls right.
Yeah.
Constantly. So you
It's
have to
really
sit
good.
there. You have to sit there for 8 hours pulling left. Now, if you by any chance crash, it starts you from the start again. And you know what? When you get to the end, turn around, go back.
It's really good.
That's a 16-hour game, my friends, where you get to drive a bus.
Yeah. So the only reason I know
No
about this
one
game
on it.
is because Nerdcube did it as a million subs special where they played the whole game.
Wow.
They did the whole
Wow.
thing. And then, more recently, I can't remember what the occasion was, but also played it again, only this time with his friends in VR.
Oh,
wow.
no. I heard that this was done in VR. I didn't know it was the same game. I thought it was
It's
just
the
something
exact
similar.
same game. It's just Desert Bus VR.
But yeah,
It's
Desert
just
Bus.
Desert Bus, but now it's in VR. And I'm pretty sure if we go somewhere along
That's probably
here-
more of a shit game than a weird game, eh?
Yeah. I
Oh,
like the
it
original
would. This
picture
one
game.
would be physically painful.
Yeah. Whoa.
And so here's the thing. They also, if you look at the top right here, if you see the rearview mirror at all, his mates are on the bus with him. And
Wow.
they're just sitting there.
They're just sitting. So,
Well, I mean-
so it's a multiplayer experience.
But they
Yep.
got someone to talk to then, so it takes
Yeah.
away. Nah, that's rubbish.
Oh, I would totally get on there and pull the dinger. Just like every 5 seconds.
It'd be even better if it was like Majora's Mask. You know that Majora's Mask level where you have to stop the aliens?
No.
We're all familiar with that.
No.
Anyway, it'd be good if, you're driving along at night and then you see something in the distance and you don't know if it's aliens or it's ghosts or just another car. Probably
yeah.
aliens though.
There you
good
go.
bit
Want
of
to drive a bus for 8 hours in one direction and then 8 hours in another direction? So it looks
Incidentally-
exactly the same.
I was listening to a podcast on the Loch Ness Monster the other day, as I do. People talking about the Loch Ness Monster, and they were going through some of the things that the Loch Ness Monster could be. So yeah, it could be a giant eel. It could be, a plesiosaur. It could be this. It could be that. Or it could be tunnels let it out to sea. Want to guess what the one explanation is that they joked and scoffed at that it could possibly be?
What?
An elephant.
Why?
They scoffed at it because the idea was that when photos of Nessie have been taken, that it was around the same time as they had traveling zoos and traveling circuses, and that the owners may have let the elephants jump into the water to cool off. That's ridiculous. You're talking about a plesiosaur like it's actual fact, and an elephant? That's what's wrong with these. Another thing, there's no such thing as supernatural. Natural? Not natural. That's it. There's no Super Nintendo version of natural. You've got two choices. Anyway, English.
Rant?
Yep.
Over.
What's the next game?
Next one, I think we've talked about it on the show before, but it is a weird game because you get to play as a mosquito. It is called Mr. Mosquito.
I don't think we've played. We talked.
Have
about
you
this
have you never seen this before?
I feel like this may have been mentioned at some point.
I think it's been mentioned. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it at some point. Maybe I didn't get a video of it. So you play a mosquito, and you've taken up residence in the house of the Yamada family. I'm going to read from the thing now, where it says the Yamada family are, and I quote, life-sized humans.
Well, thank goodness for that.
None of these weird, not life-size humans, but yeah, they are the protagonists or your food source for the entire game. The goal of the game is to stock up on blood through the summer so that the mosquito will survive the winter ahead.
This should really be a stealth game, though. Like, if you get closer and you...
Well,
like,
you do. You have to then dodge.
really?
Like, they will swat at you and you have to get away from it.
But as you get closer, do their awareness wake up? Because I make that annoying...
So the player is tasked with sucking blood from specific body parts of the family members. Hello. Wait till you get to Mr. Yamada.
Whoa.
Really?
And you have to do it without being noticed.
Right.
If the player is not careful, the human will become stressed and eventually attack. Would you play this? Would you want to be a mosquito?
Not as much as I want to play that horse game.
That was. Oh my god, I can't.
You can't Floppy. Floppy's
He
dying.
got a mosquito in his throat.
I am dying. Sorry.
It's gone straight for his vital organs.
That's right. It's the mosquito in us all. And isn't there a mosquito in all of us deep down inside? Don't we all just want to get out there and just drink some blood? Just go up to someone, just bite them, wherever. It doesn't matter. Just drain their life force through your teeth.
Little fun fact. In 2008, this was voted one of the top 10 weirdest games of all time.
Yeah, okay.
And so, rightly so, should be on this list.
Understandably.
I concur.
There you go. Mr. Mosquito. You can be Mr. Mosquito. Now, okay, number two I put on here because I think it's weird. It is actually a massive hit, this game. It was developed as kind of a joke, and then people wanted to play it, and the developers went, well, I'm not fixing it, but you can have it. And it's
I
now
love
got
the idea. We're not fixing it. Here you go.
and it's
That's
now
the mission
got
statement.
3 games in the series. And it is, of course, from 2014, Goat Simulator. If by some unknown reason you have not heard of Goat Simulator before, you get to play a goat whose only job is to destroy the shit out of fucking everything and just murder people as well.
And the
How do you do
physics
this?
system is awesome.
The physics system is so fucking broken.
It's like ragdoll physics, but not even.
And you get to use your tongue to like pick up axes and just throw them and shit and jump off buildings. One of my friends is absolutely obsessed with these games.
Right.
She loses her mind. And like, I literally saw her hit the floor in amazement when they announced number 3 with a collector's edition of the goat. Look at he's got like propellant tanks attached to him.
Was number 3 the one where they parodied the
Dead Island
2
Yes.
trailer?
Yes,
God
they
damn
did.
it.
Oh, what's going to happen is, are they going to show him taking off?
I think so.
But yeah, you literally just get to be a goat and destroy everything. Carnage and mayhem ensue as a goat.
Do you know what you can do there?
What's that?
That goat looks like he's by the sea.
It is. You know what you can see?
You can
man?
fit that. You can fit that windmill that he's on right up the side. You know.
No. But yeah, there you go. You can be a goat. But it brings me to the number 1 weirdest game. Now, the number 1 weirdest game
Is not that horse game, which is a pity.
Yeah, I probably should have made that number 1.
That show
But this
should
one's
be
my
number
favourite of that weird games because this is one that I own.
one. Have you even played the goat game?
The goat
Not
game.
The horse game.
No, I literally learned about that this week.
Well, then how do you know that it's not your favourite game?
Well, currently that's subject to change.
Well, it should be. We need to get that
Right.
game.
We're talking about the Dreamcast classic Seaman.
Seaman.
Seaman, where you get to take control of a amphibious creature by talking to it with a little microphone attachment to your Dreamcast controller. That little amphibious creature has the voice and face of Leonard Nimoy.
Yes.
And as you talk to it on a daily basis, because it is just a life sim, and you can watch it grow into weirder and weirder kind of
Fish.
person face.
Seaman.
If you go forward, Brayden, until you get to a point, yeah, all you do is like converse with it. It's literally all you do on a daily basis. Look at that thing.
Whoa.
What the hell kind of nightmare fuel is that? But yeah, and it responds to you with Leonard Nimoy's voice. Leonard Nimoy, if you're not sure who that is, Spock from the original Star Trek series.
Great voice.
Great voice.
Interesting choice.
Yes. Coming from a fish with a man's face and
I feel like
a little
Nicolas
hairdo.
Cage would be a better fit.
See, that would be too normal.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's fair.
But so I've got a box copy of this on the Dreamcast, and it comes with a little microphone so you can talk to it. And there were specific questions that it would respond to.
There was a Dreamcast Seaman official Dreamcast.
No way, I didn't know
Edition.
that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a Dreamcast limited edition Seaman Dreamcast.
But there you go. That's top 10 weirdest games that I found this week. I think to close out this segment, though, we need to watch a little bit more of Japan World Cup.
All right. Let's get
Just
back
a
to
minute and to see what we can come up with.
Yeah, there you go, Floppy.
Oh, my God, there was
Seaman
too.
Dreamcast.
There you go.
Isn't that cool? Too bad the viewers can't see this.
No,
But now
sorry,
you know
but
what
we
it's like
can-
to be a podcast listener. Yay, giraffe! That's my boys! That's my pantomime horse!
Is this where he falls apart?
Yes! I'm deadly serious. I want this game. I'm going to find it.
How
I'll hunt it
amazing.
down.
This was actually the last one that I found.
What was
So
was
then
this
I-
on PS2 or what system was this on?
PS1?
PS1?
No, what year was it?
2017.
Oh, 2017. It's not going to be PS1 or
That'd be
PS2.
PS3, wouldn't it?
No, 2017 is like PS4, mate.
Japan World Cup.
But it's probably just going to be a digital download onto your browser or something, I dare say. But how amazing is that?
Hang on. I'm going to find it. 2017. 2017. Here we go. Drum roll.
The flossing dude.
Nah. It's not here. Can't find it. Anyway, is it time to quiz on some faces?
It's time to quiz on your face.
You're ready for quiz? You're ready for quiz? This is where I have... What, Braden? What? You look shocked.
There's a video. So that was called Japan World Cup 2.
Yep.
I have an sorry, that was called Japan World Cup 1.
Yep.
There is a video called Japan World Cup 2.
Yes.
And I have to show you guys this.
Okay.
Oh, it's an elephant man!
What?
How is that dude's legs doing that too?
What?
That's great. Oh, the pantomime horse is back. He's a barrel boy.
No, that's like a
That's a real
Pinata.
video of people. That was FNP.
Oh, man, we have to find this game.
Oh my God, it's huge.
I need to play this game.
There's a panda. There's a panda up there.
I love this game.
Wait for
I love
it.
this game so much. Is that a stripper?
Yep, I think so.
Yes!
Flossy horse!
Flossy horse. We need to stream this. Whoa!
Oh, it's a Shetland pony. And a
And
panda.
a panda. We need to stream this. So
do.
yeah, you literally don't do anything. You just place bets.
My God.
Anyway, time to quiz. Gentlemen, are you ready to quiz?
We are ready
four
to quiz.
questions, two from me, two from our producer-level Patreons, Michael Towns and Dylan the Villain. You know the gig. I ask a question. There's 4 multiple choice possibilities. Whoever calls their name out first. Once I've finished reading the questions, I will go to you and you'll try and answer. You get it right, you get a point. You don't get it right, you don't get a point. At the moment, the standings for... the quiz is Trent from the Toy Power Podcast on 0, Zach from Right City Wrestling on 0, Brett from the Adelaide Comic and Toy Fair on 1, Dan, former co-host. Why are they doing the Russian dance on that poor horse?
Who knows? And how is
And
that,
that-
horse's insides like staying, not sagging?
I don't know.
She is a stripper. She's whipping the shit out of that.
Well, way to cast aspersions, Floppy. Dan's on 2, Jazz is on 4, Braden, you're on 8.
Whoa.
Anto's on 18, Patrick's on 12, and Floppy, you're on 23.
Yeah. Whoa, pirouettes.
Now, just to look out for it, I've got a bit of a twist coming up as well.
Ooh.
So things are about to get a little
Are you
bit...
twisting as much as that horse?
I can never twist as much as that. A magnificent horse.
I'm that twisted.
It's not as twisted as Mr. Hands. Anyway, question number 1.
Yes.
Which game canonically comes first in the Mortal Kombat story? Ooh. Is it A, Mortal Kombat, B, Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero, C, Mortal Kombat Special Forces, or D, Street Fighter, the movie, the game?
Floppy.
Yes, Floppy?
Is it the Special Forces one?
Yes, it is!
Whoa.
Ooh, I honestly didn't think you'd get that.
I guessed. I won't lie.
I was going to guess B anyway.
Special Forces sound like it might be like an origin of some of them learning their fighting skills before they
No,
went
it was just Jax walking around punching people.
So I put too much thought into it and
Yep.
still got the right answer?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I thought the joke you were going to go with for the final one was going to be calling it Mortal Kombat 1,
yeah.
and
Well.
then you didn't. And
Being that it's now released.
Because
Yeah.
I'm smarter.
Wait, is that out now?
Yeah, out
Yeah,
today.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait
Yesterday?
to not have any money to play
Wednesday.
it for a while.
True.
All right, next one comes from Dylan the Villain.
Dylan.
Dylan asks, the village of Masyaf, which I don't know if that's pronounced correctly, which appears in Assassin's Creed series, is based on a real city located in which present-day country? Is it A, Israel, B, Syria, C, Jordan, or D, Turkey?
Floppy.
Yes, Floppy.
I'm going to go Jordan.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Braden, free hit.
I am gonna go.
Townsy says Antarctica.
I'm gonna guess Syria.
You would be correct.
Well done.
Another point for Braden.
Ooh, thank you, Dylan.
All right, here we go.
Well done,
Question
Dylan.
number 3. Charles Martinet
Oh, everyone's favorite.
first voiced Mario in which game?
Ooh.
A, Mario 64. B, Mario Party. C, Mario's Game Gallery. Or D, Mario Teaches Typing.
Everyone's too scared to go first.
Yeah.
Come on.
Floppy.
Yes, Floppy?
No, not Floppy.
Yeah, come on. No, you said your name. Come on.
Can I hear them again, please?
Mario Party 64. Oh, sorry. Mario 64, Mario Party, Mario's Game Gallery, or Mario Teaches Typing.
Oh, I don't know which came first. I'm just going to go typing.
Correct.
Whoa, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yep. Mario Teaches Typing was the first time he voiced Mario.
The first thing I was going to say was Mario Party. I'm like, nah, that's it.
I was gonna say Mario Party.
Well, Mario Party came after Mario 64.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it really teaches typing. was
Teachers
the first
typing.
buttonette.
Imagine that being your first job. What's your job? Oh, I'm doing a voice for Mario. Really? What game? Oh, teachers typing.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll never take off.
All right. Next one's Michael Towns' question.
Wild.
But here's
Strap
the twist.
yourselves in.
Here's the twist.
All right.
This is a double or nothing question.
Ooh. I don't like this.
If you choose now to take first stab at this.
See if the
Is that a joke?
fucking seal.
Trojan horse.
Trojan horse, what the hell? A Yeti! Fuck, this is the best game ever. It just never stops.
I love this game. Okay, so double or nothing. The legs.
Look at the legs. Is that like ballerina's legs?
Brandon, bring us back.
I like
I'm
that he's always
distracted.
flossing. Look at the Yetis.
I'm distracted. All right, double or nothing question. Braden, bring us back. Serious time. This is serious. This is a serious show. Serious question I have to ask you. If you decide now to answer the question first, as in you say, yeah, I'll give it a crack. If you get it right, you double your points. If you get it wrong, you lose all your points. I will say this.
All of them?
Yep. all
For the
of them.
night or?
No. All of your points. So you can either double them or lose all of them. However, I'm confident that you have a better than 70% chance of getting this right.
Yeah, but why would I risk losing, being ahead? How far am I ahead?
Not much.
Nah, yes I am.
No, you're not.
Nah, I'm pretty good.
No, you're not really.
Just ask me, I'll tell you.
I know. So, does anyone want to possibly take the lead
Hang
if
on
they
a
get it
minute.
right?
What? Braden, how many points are you on?
I got nothing to lose.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not saying.
I'm in my 20s.
So am I.
One of those statements was correct.
I meant points, though.
I will.
Braden, you going to go for it?
I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Come
You
on.
had the opportunity. You were too busy going. Me. All right, here we
Why would
go.
I risk losing
For
the lead?
Braden.
Watch
For
this be
Braden.
something from the NES, and I'm gonna be like, "Fuck."
It'll be like who is the developer of the Class Act Japan World Cup?
From Michael Towns for double or nothing. Braden, this is yours.
Come on, Townsy.
What happened last time Microsoft approached Nintendo to discuss buying the granddaddy of game companies? A deal was struck, but Nintendo later changed their mind. B, a high-ranking Nintendo board member conspired to steal and use their tech. C, Nintendo agreed to publish a movie license title, destroying the game industry in the United States for a while before resurrecting it themselves? Or D, everyone lolled?
I believe it's D.
Brayden, I'm sorry, but that is absolutely correct! Yes!
Yes.
Fuck, man.
And you know what? From Nintendo, correct response.
Yeah, 100%. So what? How many points are you on now, Brayden?
Hang on, I accidentally just closed the run sheet.
I don't know. I didn't have many points to
I still
begin
have
with.
it open.
Hang on, I'm going to scroll down. And Brayden was, before this...
On 9.
Hang on, let me have a look. So Brayden was on... yeah, Brayden, you're on 9 points. So congratulations, you're now on 18 points and equaling Anto.
Talk about a return.
I'm still on 25. I'm
Oh, so at the end of
Goddamn.
that, we have Trent on 0, Zach on 0, Brett on 1, Dan on 2, Jazz on 4, Patrick on 12, Anto and Brayden tied at 18, and Floppy on 25. But Michael Towns did give us one little factoid.
okay. All right, what's that?
So, the Microsoft team were laughed out of the office, as we know, which we spoke about previously. Answer A, which was a deal was struck, but Nintendo later changed their mind, was a PlayStation deal.
Oh.
B, which was a high-ranking Nintendo board member conspired to steal and use their tech, was Sega with Nintendo.
Wow.
And C, Nintendo agreed to publish a movie license. There was Atari with E.T.
Wow.
Wow.
There you
That's-
go.
Wild.
Hang on, the deal that they made and then back there, was that what ended up in the PlayStation 1?
Yes. Yeah, so the
Because they wanted to go CD and Nintendo were like, nah, cartridge.
No, so they decided to go with with not Hyundai. Who's the other company? Who's the
Toyota.
Panasonic. Panasonic did the GameCube.
That other car developer.
Yes.
Toyota, Panasonic. Who's that other guy? I need to play this game.
This game rules.
It's so
Problem
good.
is, like, it looks like there's only like 6 types of horses.
You know what? I don't care. I'd watch them forever.
Oh man, if you're listening to the podcast, I'm sorry, but you need to watch the show.
Yeah, get on it. It's amazing.
But we've been Hack the Dino. This has been our gaming cast where we talk about the past, present, and future. I'm sorry, we're watching something that we shouldn't be watching. Video games, news, previews, and discussions. But this isn't all we do. Floppy!
Yes, mate.
What do you do?
Well, I get on the back of really long horses and cover my bits and pieces with a hat and a fan.
That's a weird thing. Why would you say that?
Because it's just what happens.
Cool.
I also throw some photos up on Instagram at Floppy Plays Games. Haven't done anything for a little while. Sorry about that. Been busy. But you can go over there and have a look at stuff that I have bought and playing, am enjoying, or hope to win one day.
Have you played Trek to Yomi yet?
I played a little bit of Trek to Yomi. Then I got stuck on Double Dragon, which turned into Armored Core, Detective Pikachu, and now Need for Speed.
Right. So Ghost Runner's just sort of left out dry.
Correct.
Cool.
I have heard from the demo that people are really enjoying Ghost Runner 2.
Which is what made me buy the first one, because it was cheap and there is very little of them around. So when I found it, I got it.
All right. Hey, just out of curiosity, with your rarities that you do have in your collection,
Yes.
because you do, you have. I'm trying to.
Sorry.
It's all those horse videos. You do have a habit or a ability to find. I'm just laughing at your comment. It's like, man. You have an ability to find rare PlayStation games.
Yeah, it comes
or
up.
low run games.
Yeah.
How much would you estimate your collection's worth?
I don't like to say that live on TV.
And where do you live? And what times is it?
Look, to be honest, I don't know.
All right.
I know I pick things up. I don't always look at what they're valued.
It's cool.
I have things because I like them.
It's a good thing to be. Braden,
Hi.
what do you do with your bad self?
Whoa. I do.
Doo-doo.
Hey, you said it earlier this episode, and I was gonna call it out, and I didn't. So
I said it.
That's
Both-
just
no,
you
both of
missing
you
a
said
good
it.
I said
opportunity.
doo-doo.
no, Floppy said doo doo. Doo doo. I also do a movie TV show podcast. I watched all of One Piece.
Oh, I'm halfway through that.
It's surprisingly really good.
Surprisingly, this is the one thing that got me into One Piece.
Yeah.
I've tried the manga. I've tried the anime. Couldn't get through the first book or the first episode. This one, made it through the first one. Made it through the second one. By the third one, I was going, hey, this is pretty good.
Yep. It's weird that it is surprisingly good.
And it's been picked up for a second season as well.
It has, and I'm really looking forward to it, which is really cool. I still haven't watched TMNT Mutant Mayhem. I really should. But we did just do a massive episode a lot about Star Trek, specifically the newer one, though, which is fun. But yeah, that's a movie podcast. It's a bit of fun. And otherwise, come to Greenlight Comics. Floppy just did.
That's right. What'd you get, Floppy?
Oh,
got
I'll
in.
show you what
Take
I
the
got.
goddamn lollipop out of
The
your mouth
invisible
like you
bag.
have been for the past 10 minutes.
Sorry, sucking on Barbie.
Oh, jeez.
It's a Barbie lollipop. I got this invisible bag.
I prefer Cam.
Something to do with that seat where just the people who want to be cancelled
Yeah.
sit.
There it is.
Look at that. I got Batman 89 and Superman 78 box set collector's edition.
Yeah.
Nice.
Collector's edition? I don't know what they called it actually.
And you know where you can get that? You can get it
Get
at
it. Greenlight
greenlightcomics.com or Greenlight Comics in Adelaide, South Australia.
And while you're there, be sure to pick up a ticket to our live show at hackthedino.com, where you come see us for free. Come and have a good old time playing some video games. And if you also want a good old time, you can head on over to Mr.
Floppies.
Benjamin,
Oh, sorry.
where I put up all the stuff that I purchased with money. As we can see there, I got the Mario Brothers soundtrack from the original 1992 movie on cassette.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Jazz got it for me. It was very nice of her.
It is very nice of her.
Yeah, what a champion. Yeah. Yes,
Is this in Spanish?
Italian. There's the European version because the PAL version costs like $200.
Gee, fair.
Yeah, but it's something I had as a kid, and I've been
That
searching
particular,
for it.
you had the
No,
Italian
I
one?
had the
Okay.
Australian one, but I'm not. I just appreciate
Ooh.
the thought. Those two I got at the weekend doing some retro hunting. Julian from Ghost Games bought a bundle of NES games, and they were in there. And he owed me $80, so I said, "All right, I'll take those two, thanks." Because I'm nice like that. And then I found these. Do you remember these, Floppy? You probably wouldn't, Braden.
Yeah,
But they
I
were
do.
McDonald's Happy Meals.
Yeah, I do remember
They look
those.
fun though.
And I had the loose ones, and then I was out at Paddy's Market at the weekend. Found these still in their original bag from like the 90s.
That's wild.
Take a guess how much I paid.
10 cents.
Well,
Each.
You're not going. Why?
$5.
What?
$5.
Yes, I paid $5 for all three.
For all I was going for each, but okay.
No, all three, $5. It was great.
Did you ever find it weird that Professor X made everyone sit in a chair like his?
No, because he was just a demanding, not a
He
nice
was like,
man.
if I can't use my legs, you won't be able to use yours.
Well, it depends what version of Professor X you're reading.
Now, Ben,
Yes.
I assume, knowing you want to collect all four.
Yes, I know. I'm missing the Wolverine.
I'm assuming Wolverine's the most expensive as well.
Oh, probably. I don't know. I've got them loose. Like these were just
okay.
there. Like they were in a junk box, and I said, "How much?" And he went, "Oh, $5." And I went, "Yes."
I'm going to look them up right now.
You're gonna look up
$5
what a
for
box
all of them.
one in the bag is. Dun 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 dun. Land Before Time, Hungry Jack's puppets. Do you remember them, Floppy?
Yes,
I've got them.
I have one.
Funnily enough, I've got the whole set. So like little.
You've got your favourite one bagged,
Yeah.
though, don't you?
So I've got Littlefoot, my original childhood one, my Littlefoot that I got originally when I was a kid. And I also, again, at Paddy's Market, found one in its original bag for $5. So that's pretty cool.
I remember a time. Excuse me. I remember a time, probably late 90s, where everyone was using them as toe ball covers.
Yep.
Everyone had, you had like them stuck on the toe balls of your car.
I've still
horrible.
seen that.
Awful. What do you got for us, Braden?
Not as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah?
And you probably don't have to pay postage because they're in SA.
Oh.
So you could probably just hit them up and be like, hey, can I meet you at the Adelaide Comic and Toy Fair? $11.95.
What?
Hey, that's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
I might actually do
I'm
that.
literally surprised you're not doing it right now.
Yeah,
Finish the
that's-
set.
That's not too.
And
too shabby.
goodbye.
Shout out to Halleck Cove.
But I think that's what else do I have on that Instagram thing there, Braden? Anything?
Let's
worth,
have a
worth of
looky
interest,
loo.
worth of note, worth of value, worth of. Oh yeah, I got the. So when I saw the Super Mario Brothers movie, I was so in a childlike stupor because it was in the same cinema that I saw the 1992 Mario Brothers movie.
Oh,
I
that's cool.
instantly came home and purchased the limited run edition of the modern day Mario Brothers film, the soundtrack in CD and cassette, because I have a problem. Yeah. And I think that's about. Anyway, Mr. Benjamin on Instagram, you can check that out. I got that in a little Nintendo 64 keyring. That's pretty cool. You can see all these. I put them all up on Hack the Dino, which you can also find on Instagram. But what else you can find on Instagram is a little one that I, until recently, forgot that I did, called Bad Game Arts, where I look at the worst video game art of the late 90s and early 2000s. This one here, I don't know what it's called. Lack and Chase?
Seems like Lock and Chase.
Anyway,
Fucking Chase.
it's basically the ghost from Pac-Man running away from 4 Pac-Mans.
What is there an eyeball on this in the smoke? What is that?
No, what do you mean?
On the
I
right-hand
think-
side,
I think
above
it's
his
one of
hat.
the power pellets that you have to get.
Oh.
It's basically Pac-Man, but you're playing a ghost instead of
So it's
Pac-Man.
reverse Pac-Man.
It's reverse Pac-Man.
Yeah, don't like it.
No.
Nah, not a fan.
Next up, we have this little ditty
Ah!
called Buster Move 2.
Why is he getting the
Clockwork Orange
Clockwork
treatment?
Orange treatment? Yeah.
I don't know. I think because the game's so amazing, you won't want to sleep and put... anyway, it's a weird choice for a cover to advertise a game.
Yeah, I don't like that. Oh.
This was, you know how I said we got a big tub of games and Xboxes for like $50?
Yes.
This was in it.
Crazy Golf?
Crazy Golf.
Is that one of the, is that the right flyer in the background?
I don't know what it is, but you got a cool looking shark. Look at his
Yo.
big
Oh,
old
there's a
grin.
land shark.
No, he's in water.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't see any water.
Yeah, it's water.
Goofy's like nephew is fucked up.
That's
Because
Goofy after
Goofy's
playing
nephew is
too much-
also his dad,
Ooh, and has played way too much LSD Dream Simulator.
and not enough of Japan Open.
Coming at you.
Anyway, this is the balls that's coming at you.
Wow.
So Bad Game Arts, check that out on Instagram as well. Be sure to also check out hackthedino.com. Leave us a review. Follow us on YouTube and TikTok and all those things. If you want to be a Patreon and help keep the mics on, you can head over to patreon.com and we'll be revamping the rewards there very soon, I hope, I guess. Actually doing a post show now with the producers where literally we've got a big old producer chat. I turn on my phone and I basically, while I'm setting up for the show, just chat to all the Patreon level.
Chatty.
One would even call it a pre-show.
A pre-show.
Yeah, I don't know if we should call it a post show anymore.
What did I call it?
Post
Call it
show.
a post-show.
Well, that's good.
It's the post. It's the pre-post show.
It's the pre-show where people who are very important to us because they give us money are allowed to have a chat. And I was on the phone with them for about 20 minutes before the show. So it was a good time. But until next time, remember that horses are your friend. Mr. Hands. Yep. Floppy.
No, I can't watch that thing again. No, you made me
said
do
that.
it.
Yeah, look, you just have to have an open mind.
He had more of an open.
That wasn't his mind.
No, I
Floppy.
know.
That was really not his mind.
So big.